then we forward to Earth later. We are continuing to receive heartbeat tones, indicating that everything is nominal. We're currently at about 3 minutes until entry interface. We have 2 minutes from entry interface. Perseverance is to transmit heartbeat tones, indicating everything is nominal. We're just under 2 minutes from entry interface. As it gets closer to Mars, Perseverance is actually being pulled in by gravity and accelerating. By the time Perseverance reaches entry interface point, she should be going just under 5.4 kilometers per second. We're at about 90 seconds from entry interface and standing by for Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter to pick up the telemetry. We are 1 minute from entry interface.
MROs are in receive mode.
We have confirmation that the reconnaissance orbiter is now relaying data from Perseverance. We're about 30 seconds from entry interface. Perseverance is going about 5.2 kilometers per second and is about 190 kilometers altitude above the surface of Mars.
Confirm HF data flow.
About seconds from entry interface. 5.3 kilometers per second and altitude of 150 kilometers per second. We have confirmation of entry interface. Perseverance is currently going 5.3 kilometers per second at an altitude of about 120 kilometers from the surface of Mars. The spacecraft is now waiting until it begins feeling the atmosphere of Mars slow it down. Once there is enough atmosphere, it will start controlling its path to the landing target. Navigation is also confirming that we can see a little bit of that slowdown of the atmosphere on the Perseverance entry capsule. Our current velocity is about 5.36 kilometers per second and an altitude of about 67 kilometers from the surface.
We are probably seeing MRO plasma blackout at this point. MRO has lost lock.
Perseverance. We have indications Perseverance is now performing bank reversals in the atmosphere. These are the steps in order to control its distance to the landing target through the point of maximum deceleration, and has indicated that it felt approximately 10 Earth Gs of deceleration.
MRO is lock again.
We saw a small outage of the UHF telemetry from Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter during that peak heating phase, likely caused by the plasma blackout. Perseverance is still continuing to perform bank reversals in the atmosphere to control its distance to the landing target. Perseverance is going about 1 kilometers per second at an altitude of about 16 kilometers from the surface of Mars. We have entered heading alignment which means Perseverance is no longer trying to control the distance to Mars, but to the target on Mars, but instead is flying straight to target. Our velocity is about 550 meters per second at an altitude of about 15 kilometers from the surface.
MRO's reporting telemetry log.
We are coming upon the we are starting the straighten up and fly rate maneuver, where the spacecraft will jettison the entry balance mass in preparation for parachute deploy and to roll over to give the radar a better look at ground. The navigation has confirmed that the parachute has deployed, and we are seeing significant acceleration in the velocity. Our current velocity is 100 meters per second, at altitude of about 12 kilometers from the surface of Mars. Perseverance is now slowed to subsonic speeds, and the heat shield has been separated. This allows both the radar and cameras to get their first look at the surface. Current velocity is 145 meters per second at an altitude of about 9.5 kilometers above the surface. Perseverance now has radar lock on the ground. Current velocity is about 100 meters per second, 6.6 kilometers above the surface of Mars. Perseverance is continuing to descend on the parachute. We are coming up